Hey guys, welcome back to Unfiltered Gamer. My name is Grace and today we're going to be reviewing Kiwetin. It is a race game. The makers are Flyos Games. It is a Kickstarter campaign game. Basically, it's a forest game. You're going up a tree with your little spirits. It's for ages 7+, 10-minute game, 2 to 6 players. Okay, well, let's just get into this review, shall we? So basically, the overlay of the game, you have your board, your player pieces, which right now we only have 3 because this is a prototype game. You have your Kiwetin. And then also we have our tiles, our rune cards, movement die, grab die, and colors that go per player. So basically how you set up the board, you're going to grab your tiles and your movement die. You roll your movement die. You start from where your players start. And whatever you roll, basically, you go to that space and put a tile down. So you're going to continue doing this until all the tiles are down until you reach the end. And then basically the last thing you're going to need to do is give each player a rune card face down, and then the game begins. In Kiwetin, the objective is to get to the end of the board the first, so it is a race game. Each character, I should say, has their own base movement, but to start, the first player must roll the movement die, and whatever movement they get, they add it to their base movement. For example, I rolled 2, so if I have K, then that means he's going to go 3 because he is 1 base movement. And then We is 2 base movements, and then Tin is 3 base movements. So how a player starts their turn, for example, I'm going to be We. I'm going to roll my movement die, and I got a 2, for example, and We's base movement is 2 as well, so we're going to be moving 4 spaces. I have landed on the 2+ moves tile. So whatever tile you land on the board, if you land on a tile, you're going to be taking action of the tile. So I'm going to have to move up 2 spaces. Now I've landed on the X tile. My next turn is now non-existent. I can't take a next turn. But the next step for my player would be to roll the grab die. The grab die will basically tell me whether or not I'm going to grab on the branch where I am or fall back my base movement. And I have to roll at least a 4 or above in order to stay where I am and grab the branch. And for example, I rolled a 6, so I'm safe and I can stay where I am. So when players are continuing playing the game, they'll roll their die, make their movements. However, we also have the rune cards, and rune cards, you can land on a tile to receive one. Also, you receive 1 in the beginning of the game, and basically what they do is you can mess up another player, you can switch up all the tiles on the board, or you can move your piece to another player's piece if they're further ahead of the board than you. So here are some examples of the rune cards. We have Shift, Hook, Shuffle, and Block. For example, Shift will help you move up 2 extra spaces. Hook, you can join any spirit you want on the board. For example, we have K, so we're gonna go up to him so we're closer to the top of the tree. And then Shuffle, you can shuffle all the tiles on the board. Block, you get to keep another player from making their next turn. And additionally, when you roll your grab die, if you roll the same of your total movement, double though, or higher, you get to move an additional space, but if you roll double X's, you have to move a space backwards. That's how you play Kiwetin. Once a player reaches the end, they're going to roll their die, and hopefully they roll the same as their total movement, and if they do, they win the game. Alright guys, well that's Kiwetin. I really like the whole theme and characters, the whole basis of the game, climbing up the branches to get to the top of the tree with your little spirit guys. There's only 3 right now because it is a prototype, but they will be releasing 3 more, which I'm excited to see how they turn out. The playtime is 10 minutes, but I feel like it would be a little longer with more people because it is 2 to 6 player game. The only thing that confused me is 1 rune card, and it was a shift card to move back 2 spaces. Personally, I don't know why I would move back 2 spaces in a race game to get to the finish line, you know. But overall, it's a really fun game, and Flyos Games, their Kickstarter link below. Come check it out. Thanks for watching another Unfiltered board game review. If you like this video, go ahead and check out our other videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like giveaways, go ahead and check out our website, unfilteredgamer.com. Also, go check out our sponsors, Everything Board Games and thegiveawaygeek.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Flyos game. Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
it sounded good too.
It is a run. God. If you don't grab onto a branch, basically.
Basically.
Okay. It was a shift card. It said you for your. Okay. This is on a race game that I'm trying to win and grab branches and. Dang, I feel like I get like jumbled. Okay.